Hey everyone, I'm Kristen, the Cross Stitching Rat, and this is just a really short Flosstube episode that I'm wanting to share with all of you. And I'm actually stitching from home, or coming to from home here in Canberra. And the room that I'm in at the moment is actually my office. So it's a hybrid of craft room and my office. So when I'm working from home, this is where I am, and I just really wanted to touch base with all of you because I'm really excited about this new pattern that I've started working on, drafting up, and just started stitching, and I finished the first part of it. And what I also want to give you all a heads up on is that most of it is my own design, and I have used a little bit of a pattern that's a free download pattern from, sorry, I've got the pattern, the name of the pattern in front of me. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I will put as a caption below underneath me talking the name of it. It's called, the name of the place, name of the business is Rusny Press. I am really sorry for really mucking up the wording of it. It is a company that may be from Russia or sort of very Eastern Europe. And so what I'm working on is this. Okay, so the frog is the free download pattern, and I've modified it a little bit to fit within the space that I want it to be. And this particular project, it is going to evolve and change over time, and it will eventually become available on my website, Hot Cross Stitching. But I'm just really excited with how this project has turned out, because I have had so many blooming difficulties with it. I'll just show you again. So you'll see I have struggled quite a lot with the actual circle, the yellow border. A lot of that is to do with the way that I printed out the pattern and the fact that I haven't been able to properly see the symbols for the circle, which is why I struggled so much. And I know now it's a novice mistake, and I know that I just need to print the symbols larger, or sort of photocopy it and make it larger. But I have frogged this circle so many times because I didn't see the symbols very well, so I had to get about a gap of four squares difference when a part of the circle, when it started meeting up, there was like a gap of 4 stitches wide that between one part of the circle and the other part, and yeah, it just really bugged me. The aim of the circle is to try and make it look like the embroiderer's hoop that we use sometimes for our stitching. And this particular pattern is actually, I'm hoping to make it part, like this one will be tweaked a bit. So I'm not sure if I'll rephrase. I'll probably use a different frog just to help with what I'm wanting to do. But the aim is I'm wanting to create like a Flosstube made me do it kind of series, and it won't be full coverage or anything like that, just to have a bit of a balance between some of the full coverage patterns I have and try and not have some non-full coverage patterns as well. But I'm just really excited about this particular pattern because I actually got to use one of the threads that I picked up a couple of weeks ago from Crafty Frog that I shared with you probably about a week ago now. When I was down at the coast, I showed some haul, and so one of the threads that I used was the Cottage Garden threads, and by memory the name of the thread was Oxalis Pearle 8. So it was the words that I stitched in the Cottage Garden threads, Pearle or Oxalis Pearle 8. And I love how it came up as a variegated thread. It looks awesome and goes really well with the fabric. The fabric was 14 count pale blue Aida, or maybe might be known as like baby blue Aida. I've had that fabric in my stash for what feels like many years. I picked it up from, I think, Spotlight or Lincraft, one of those stores here in Australia, and the rest I stitched in DMC. But I just wanted to share that project progress with all of you. I've got a few ideas of how I'm going to fully finish it. I've got to tweak things a little bit more just to see how it works, but thank you all so much for your time, and I will catch you all later for a regular Flosstube episode that probably won't involve these. I'm using this because the microphone on it works 10 times better than the microphone for my laptop that I'm filming this on. This particular laptop may not have a microphone in it, so everything will be all good later on. So thank you all very much, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.